What's going on, guys? I'm Yella from Forex Hero, and in today's video you will see a recorded video, a recorded Zoom call rather, of me showing some kind of weekly overview with some kind of explanation of how my strategy works and what I do daily on the Forex market. So please make sure to drop a like, drop a comment if you like the video, and always subscribe, of course. And if there are any questions, drop me some kind of DM and I will help you guys out where I can. Enjoy the video. Bye bye. Let's go. Next one. I will go on further on EURUSD. Why? Because this trade I took today, actually I put a couple of entries. I am actually entered here for the first time, but I will explain just in a second. So here I'm gonna explain how I trade, how I see the market, what my strategy really is, and how this really works. Let's see. Okay, so I've put a little notepad with little 5 steps on how I my strategy really works, and how I'm gonna just eliminate the market and see for signals for a buy or sell opportunity. So these little 5 steps I follow most of the time, so I can find some kind of trade setup. I will post it in the chat box later on, if not. Yeah, so first of all, I want to see on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, which trend are we? Are we in an up or a downtrend? So as you can see here, we broke our uptrending market, and we are now looking for some kind of a downtrending market or move to the downside, maybe a pullback up, or retest around this zone or this zone, for example, and then we can possibly go further down again. So in the 1 hour, we can see that a little bit high, that we made lower lows and lower highs. Lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower highs. So what I look for is basically on the downtrending market, on every lower low, I will draw some kind of zone, and on that zone, I want to see the market return. I want to see the pullback to that zone. And if we see the pullback to that zone, and then we can go even further down to, for example, a 30-minute or the 15-minute even, there we can see that after we have pulled back to that zone, we see some kind of rejection candle, and after that rejection candle, this is a perfect opportunity for me for the sell opportunity. Okay, so I already put my stop loss break even here. But I will just do a quick new one to show you guys how I do this. So I put my sell order here. We are in our first sell. Where do I put my stop loss? Well, around our last high, because if we break that last high, it means we probably will break that structure and go back up again. Okay, so that's why I always put my stop loss at the last high, or in an uptrend at the last low. So this was my second entry actually, because I entered here for the first sell, and then here for our second sell. What do I do after I put my second sell order in? I will do something like this. Target there. What I do after I put my second sell order in, I will drop my stop loss at break even, or even 5 pips in profit, equal with our stop loss of our second entry. So I will have 1 trade risk-free and 1 trade possibly losing 30 pips. But I'm still in a possible risk reward of 1 to 2.5. The other one, if I can, damn it. The other one was, let's see, a 1 to 4. So from the 1 to 4 risk reward, I will now get no stop loss. All my trade of this is in profit. And this one, I'm risking 30 pips. After this entry, what I'm looking for is another low. And after this low, I will be looking for maybe a possible third entry, which I am in right now. Because like an hour or two ago on this candle, I've put my third entry, third sell opportunity on EURUSD, which means that this stop loss will be going down to our stop loss of our third entry, which is at our last high. Which also means that I can draw that, but that our stop loss of our first entry will be also here at the same of our second and our third entry, okay? So which means that we are already in profit with our first entry for 30 pips. And we are only losing possible 24 pips on our third entry, okay? So we are basically, right now, I'm 6 pips in profit for sure. Even if the market goes back up again and I hit my stop loss, I have always 6 pips in profit. So I don't lose any money, okay? But if it hits my take profit, which is around 21,150-ish, then I will get 110 pips of my first entry, 78 pips of our second entry, and 56 pips of my third entry, which means that we are basically over 200 pips with one single move. Okay, so that's the way I like to trade. That's the way my strategy really works. We are basically looking for multiple entries in one single move, and we are putting our stop loss consistently back down again, so we don't lose any money. We are basically break even or always in profit. Okay, so for now I'm just waiting what we are gonna do here. But if I see the market go back up again and break this low, then I will probably cut my losses or cut my profits better, and I will take, for example, like 50 pips. I think that would be some kind of, yeah, 45 pips on the first one, 15 pips on the second one, and a stop loss of 10 pips of the third one. So basically we're still nice in profit if we break this zone and I cut my losses. Okay, does everyone understand this? Drop something in the chat box, please, because the basics are very simple, but I can understand that if you're new in the business, then this could be a little bit too much, but I think everything is clear. All right, so that is my vision on EURUSD. I would like to see it a little bit go down again, but after a couple of hours almost, I'm not so sure if we are going to make the full move to the downside now. But it's just a little bit of waiting game. Like I already said, I'm always 6 to 8, 10 pips now in profit, so I can't lose any money. So I don't really care now. And now I'm going to the big money of this week already. That's gold. Gold literally treated me so well today because I had a nice move. Basically, last week, for the guys who were on the call last week, I said I was buying gold right here, and my take profit would be around 15.55-ish, which we basically hit perfectly around my zone. After that, we saw an immediate drop, to the downside, and then this was what I did. I wanted to see the break and then the retest around our zone of 1920-ish, and then after that I wanted to see another sell-off, another correction to the downside to our next zone. This was my first initial one, 1883 to 1885. Basically we hit that so fast that I've put my take profit to our next zone, and we basically hit it 4 hours later. So that was perfect for me, perfect, and a really nice big trade. Now today I am looking for some kind of a buy correction to the upside. I was really waiting to maybe touch our uptrending trend line in the our zone here, but we didn't really touch it quite yet. But on the 1 hour you can see that this some kind of head and shoulders pattern. I've entered here for small move to the upside. We are now, let's see, 160 pips in profit, so that's basically perfect for me. I'm already my stop loss is already in profit. I think I'm 40 pips in profit with my stop loss, so this can go up. So if my stop loss is hit, I don't really care. I have 40 pips secured. That's basically more than enough for the day. And I've already secured some more pips. So basically my vision on gold is if we can find some kind of rejection around this zone, maybe to the upside, that would be nice. Then we can possibly ride it further back up, because after such large drop, we can normally see a correction to the upside as well. But keep in mind, my original entry will still be around 1820-ish. But I want to, like I said, I want to see the markets drop a little bit more. But maybe after first a pullback to the upside. Okay. Then let's see GU. GU I called last week. I wanted to see this zone broken, maybe retest it, and then go back further up. We did that, not quite the move I wanted to see, but at least almost 100 pips. So if someone catch that move, congrats. For now, I'm really watching this zone again. Maybe we can break back up and then see the initial move I wanted to see, and something like this, and break this high. That's the thing I really want to see. If the DXY goes further down, this could be possible. Okay, but that's really a little bit of a waiting game. So I'm just looking forward to what we are going to do with this zone. Are we going to break it to the upside? For now, it looks like it. We are going out to the upside. But of course, that's not 100% sure yet. So this is one nice trade to look for maybe in the future. A long position. If we break this zone, maybe retest it, some kind of rejection candle, and then we can go back up, something like this. All right. Then some quick crypto maybe. I recently started trading a little bit of crypto because, like probably everyone knows, they're like just shooting like a rocket back up. it's not normal how much they gained in a couple of weeks. So in my opinion, for example, the Bitcoin, really crazy. But in my opinion, I really want to see some kind of a correction back down again before I would consider to buy back some Bitcoin, because for example, you can see I really like zone trading. So I for example, this is a zone for me, this is a nice zone for me, this could be a nice zone. These are possible zones for me to see some kind of rejection back, of a pullback, and then from there out we can possibly see another pull to the upside. But for now, my opinion is just wait until we go further back down again. After that, we could possibly go for a long position, like something like here, because a lot of experts are telling like Bitcoin is going to go to 100K this year. So the potential is literally limitless. But don't quote me on that one, because like I said, I'm new in the crypto trading. Something I really like today is the Ripple. We see that we had a nice sell-off because of the lawsuit they have with the SEC, I think it is. And Ripple is going to disappear on a lot of trading based things, platforms. I heard because of the lawsuit. So this is going to be a risky one. A lot of people think they are going to win the lawsuit, and if they win, the price will shoot up like Bitcoin, for example. Not really the 30,000-40,000 ish per Ripple, no, but some guys say 5, 20, 100 euros for one. So this could be possible, nice investment on the long term. But of course, if they lose their lawsuit, they could possibly have a really big dip, and you can lose a lot of money as well. So don't quote me on that one. That's just my opinion on how this is gonna work. Are there any questions? Please drop it in the chat box for now, because that's all I've had today. Yeah, that was all I had today. Do you guys need the steps again? Because I can drop them in the chat box if you want to, or you can just drop them if it's clear. Oh, yeah, it's not really so clear, but they're on my screen here, so you can copy them if you want to. If there are any questions, please hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, in the Discord. I don't really care. I will, for you guys, drop my YouTube channel also in chat. If you guys want to, you can always subscribe to me and watch some of my videos to really help me out. And of course, it's just for helping you guys as well. I'm going to at least make one YouTube video a week, possibly two. My overview will be normally a basic video every week on Monday or Tuesday. So check that out. If you have any questions, can you again show us how you enter? Yeah, sure, Thomas. I can. I will do it on the EURUSD one. That's, I think, the most clear. So if you can see on the 1 hour, no, I'll just show it on the 4 hour first. On the 4 hour, most of the time I will look for some kind of a trend, basically an uptrend or a downtrend. Very simple. As you can see on the EURUSD, we were in a nice uptrendy market. So I always draw my trend line, and after our third touch on our trend line, we see that we break our trend line. Okay, that's the time where I go to the 1 hour to find some kind of entries on the pullbacks. So after we broke our trend line, what do? I watch the market and see for possible lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so after we break it, we see we made our first lower low. Then we made our first lower high. On that lower low, we are going to draw a box or a zone, whatever you want to call it. And that's where our first point of interest will be for a possible break and retest for our first entry. Is that clear? Drop it something in the chat box if that's clear, please. But all right, but what I saw here was that we already made some kind of lower low after we just broke our trend line. If you see on the 30-minute, for example, we really broke and closed below our trend line. So for me, this was some kind of first lower low. Okay, this is a little bit more risky in my opinion. I really want to see the market really broken, and then the retest before you enter. That's more safe. But for me, was this perfect? Let's say perfect entry as well. But that's really your own opinion, okay? But the basics is in a downtrending market, in every lower low and lower high, you just draw a box, okay? So as you can see, our first lower low that we made, I draw my box. I'll just, for example, just put a replay on. So as you can see, we made our first lower low. I draw my box. What do I do? Okay, let's see. I want to see this zone completely broken and a close below our zone. Like you can see, we did that here. We closed below our zone. And what do I want to see now? Basically, just some kind of a retest around this zone, preferably a retest and then some kind of a rejection candle. Okay, so we'll let it play again. Okay. We see the market drop. Okay, here comes our retest. Bam. This is our candle. This is our candle where we can find our sell opportunity. Okay, I will show you on the 15-minute. I think it will be a little bit more clear. After this candle, so we see our touch. This is our sell candle. After this sell candle, this is our entry candle. Okay, I always, this is one of my steps, I always try to see on the lower time frames before I go in a buy or sell opportunity. I want to see that candle first. What do I mean? If I go for a sell, I want to see a red candle close before I go in a sell. Okay. If I go in a buy, I want to see the green or the blue candle closure, and then I'm going for the buy. I am not going to sell on a buy candle and buy on a sell candle. Does that make any sense for you? Yes or no? Because that's what I find the most effective. Because yeah, in my opinion, we are always looking for a continuation in the market. So if you buy on a sell candle, there is a possible chance that the market is going to reverse. Okay. If you buy on the closure of a buy candle, the market is more likely to go to the upside. Okay, and always on the 15. No, not always on the 15. If I see on the 1 hour a nice closure and a nice rejection, I could possibly enter on the 1 hour as well. But if you want to go for the perfect entries with almost no stop losses or drawdowns, for example, then the 15-minute is a perfect time frame to enter. Okay, is that clear? Do you understand now how I enter the markets, how I find my entries? Yes, all right. Guys, are there any questions? Because if not, then I will end this call. I think we have spoken long enough. I think everything was clear. And really, guys, thank you for following this call. Thank you for watching the video. And then, of course, I will see you guys on Monday again. And maybe in the middle of the week, we can do another session if some of you guys want. If not, all good. And then I will, if there are any questions, I will answer them on my social media or in the Discord. Good, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating in the call. I will see you guys on Monday again. And if there are any questions, just hit me up. All right, guys. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.